I love my Les Pauls. My number one, number two, and number three happen to be my Les Paul Standard, my Les Paul Studio, and my Les Paul P90. But there are times where you need other guitars just because you need a whammy or a vibrato or something of that sort, and I love playing vibrato. So it's kind of a confusing situation, right? So what I did is I got this off Amazon. So this looks like one of those Duesenberg kind of a system, but this is not an original Duesenberg, it's a Guyker or something of that sort. I basically wanted to run an experiment on this guitar, which is basically a Donner ES335 clone. I'm going to do a video soon on it. It's a fantastic guitar. I just got it out of fancy, but I loved it. Anyways, digressing, coming back to the topic. So once I got this, since it looks like a very easy mod, why not do it on my Les Paul? So my Studio, Les Paul 2016 Studio, no sorry, that's a 2015 Studio with the Les Paul signature. I think it's the 100th anniversary of the man himself. That's due for a string change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix it and see how it sounds with it. It kind of changes something, or it stays in tune, the whole 9 yards of the experiment. I'm going to put on some cheap strings. I don't want to waste strings on this. If it actually works, great, I'll change the strings. But let's see how that goes, and see whether the guitar actually stays in tune or not after that. So this looks like a simple operation. So what I'm going to do is cut the strings off. This should go and fit in directly here, hopefully. It looks like it will fit. They have given studs and some Allen keys, but I know that I'm going to actually use them or not. Got my screwdriver set, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so the strings are now installed. It looks like a pretty straightforward system. There's a spring here, and the tailpiece is attached to the body, and that's how it works. Now we're going to do a couple of things. First, let's see how the guitar looks. So let me just take a full shot of the guitar, and then we'll run some tests. We're going to test for any change in the playability or the feel of the guitar, any change in tone, and third, and the most important, tuning stability. So what I'm going to do is, let's shoot this, tune up the guitar. For the benefit of doubt, I'm going to let it sit for a couple of hours, let the strings stretch themselves, and then we'll do the test. Alright, so the strings are now set in. I have tuned the guitar to the point. So we're going to test for three things. One, the tuning stability, which is the most important thing. So I'm going to use this bar very aggressively. Two, any change in tone because of this mod, because I've been playing this guitar for quite some time. It's been there with me for years, so I know how it sounds. Third, the overall playability and the feel of the guitar. Is there any change to it? So these are the three things that we're going to observe. I'm going to play aggressively, so pardon any mistakes. The idea is to abuse this bar and see whether it goes out of tune. So let's check it out and continue. Let's check the tuning first. E string is perfect. B, there's a slight movement, maybe around 4-5%. G, again there's a variation of around 4-5%. D has moved up quite a bit, around 8-10%. A is around 4-5% movement. E also has gone up slightly. So that means with aggressive usage, it kind of changes the tuning a little bit, but not. I use it very aggressively. So obviously this is meant for very mild movements. But yeah, tuning stability is decent. Playability, for some weird reason, I find the guitar a little more smoother. Maybe because of the fact that the strings are moved up here, so the tension has gone down. And tone-wise, I don't see a difference at all. So that's been the verdict of this lovely little thing. I think I'm going to keep this on this guitar. I'm enjoying it. Anyway, stay tuned. So the next video which I'm planning is on the Donner. I'm going to do some, playing on that and see how that sounds. That's coming up next. Thank you so much.